Crow, aka imilkgoats, Lighter Voice Plus.
Where the Spirit Meets Blood アルバムのショーにようこそ聞いてくれてありがとうございました。
Hey everyone, thank you all for tuning in to the premiere of Where the Spirit Meets Blood. Album is out now, so if you don't want to hear me talk, there's links in the description below. Yeah, but I figured I'd do something a little bit different for this album. I'm thinking about just talking a little bit, giving a brief introduction on each of the 12 songs, just to give it, a little bit more personality. And I do apologize if you could hear background noises and everything. I'm recording in a non-ideal environment, so apologies for that if it bothers you. And we'll just keep these introductions short because I know you all want to get to the music. Well, so where does your spirit meet your blood? What does that even mean, right? It meets your blood at the borderline of life and death. So what happens at 2 points, when you're born and when you die? This concept kind of explores the deep human emotions like trauma, depression, love, that kind of make a person long to go back to that place. That's on the deeper level. But on the surface level, we just wanted to make an album that sounded good, fun album, different types of sounds and everything. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's get cracking. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, the first track, Cursed Child. And this is a Jujutsu Kaisen sample. And we wanted to remake it so it's more orchestral, violins, more organic sounds. And, all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. So, when I was younger, I walked to school with my grandma, and I remember I always had this thought, why was I born? Why were you born? What is consciousness? But it was always neutral at the time. It was never negative. But, as I got older, and of course, some of you may agree with me, people start wondering, is this really a blessing or a curse? To be alive, it can go either way depending on your experience and how people treated you. It's a tragedy. There's no denying that your loved ones will die. You fall out of love. People you care about get sick. On the other hand, you can fall in love. And amazing things happen. You have kids. You see your kids grow up. So yeah, sometimes you might realize, oh, it's a blessing. Other times, fuck this life. This is kind of where we wanted to start the album off. You always talking about me. I'm an interesting guy, so tell your friends, keep me alive. Don't tell me no lies when you realize I'm that fucking guy. I know you always try to keep a secret right. What could deep, but know that I'm still nice. I'm just passionate whenever I write. When am I right? All the fucking time, man, get it right. Wait, never try to play me. Fragile as the heart is, twisted in the wrong end. Every man no evil, tear apart the pieces, then wonder where the peace is. Maybe in another life, maybe when I'm bleeding, maybe when I'm dying. The light in the tunnel, moment of silence. Why was I ever born? The better sins of the never born. Free my spirit, free me nevermore. spirit and where my blood meet. Thought I never needed no one to complete. If I talk to God, will he say me a seat? But all roads lead to the devil. I write the will for when I die, but can't write the will to survive. Sometimes I want of a kind, other times I wish I had died. The sun was still shine. Wait, never play me. Fragile with hard ends, twisted wrong ends. Every minute evil, till pull pieces, then wonder what pieces. Maybe you know a lot, maybe we're bleeding, maybe we're dying. The light is eternal, moment we're shining. Why we're ever born? Better sins of the minute that born. We must remember more. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, the second track, Sicko, Serenade. Well, for this song, it kind of came, accidentally, as with most of my songs and, most of my life, everything, accidents. I don't know, I was just playing some chord progressions. Thought it sounded nice, so that's how this song, really came to be. And I guess the concept of it is, what if, you get a bunch of people who are tired of life, sick of life, traumatized. Let's get these guys all together and let's sing our woes. We get a sicko serenade. Then one line I'm saying, I'm just going off the top of my head. Welcome to the sicko serenade, where all the monsters celebrate. They don't love me, I love myself. Feel so free to be myself. Monsters being people who are, damaged, and we're just serenading our woes. They don't love me, but that's good. There's a sense of liberation to it. We can be ourselves. Welcome to the sicko serenade, where all of the monsters celebrate. They don't want me, I love myself. Feel so free to be myself. Everything I do, they don't touch me. No matter what I say, they won't love me. Why do you think you're above me? I see how it is, you ain't loved it. Even if I had it done, would stop all my loved ones from dying. So why tear out the voices in my head and stop trying? You wanna run me timeless, you wanna hate on my shit. I only got myself now, I only love myself now. I will tear off his head for you, I guess that's what love would do to you. Turn us to monsters, turn us to demons, and no turning back. You don't wanna see it, so please turn your back. Welcome to the sicko serenade, where all the monsters celebrate. They don't love me, I love myself. Feel so free to be myself. I can see us laughing, we left it where the past is. You know, that's the magic. The devil's in the fabric. Celebrate. They don't love me, I love myself. Feel so free to be myself. Tell me all your secrets, all the darkest ones. I won't tell anyone, even though you told all of mine. I gotta thank you, cause now I'm not lonely. Even they laugh, at least they might know me. Everything I do, they don't touch me. No matter what I say, they won't love me. Why do you think you're above me? I see how it is, you ain't lovely. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, the third song, Sexy Love. The original concept of the album was centered around this song. So when I made the song, it just sounded catchy right off the bat. And that's why we wanted to center kind of the thematics the thematics, I can't pronounce anything. The theme of this album was going to be centered around this. We get more songs, the concept evolves and changes over time. And we'll get more into that a little bit later. And, even in the High Moon video, at the end of it, I said Sexy Love in production. That was a lie, because the album changed, the name changed, the concept changed. That was very early in the makings of this album. So that's why we thought Sexy Love was going to be the theme. The thing is, despite its name, Sexy Love, there's nothing really sexy about the song if you listen to the lyrics. I mean, unless you're into the things I'm saying, then it'll be sexy. But otherwise, it's intended to kind of show the twisted side of love. And one of the lines is, you bit off my heart, but that's not enough. Come here and bite my tongue off as well. That's not enough. Come here and bite my liver. It's like you love someone so much, you end up trying to consume them. And that twisted kind of, it's ironic, that twisted love, and we're trying to portray it with like this sexy instrumental. The body will roll, I'm in control. You wanna know, you wanna, why did you come? The body of my heart, swallow it whole, and tell me that's love. I know there's not a mother, can't hear by my tongue. I know that's sexy love, I know you having fun. Why won't you fucking behave? We gotta do this the hard way, and we gon' hang you the brain up, cause we ball like a child play. No, you gotta ask, but I got with my ass. I called it with a mask. Ain't high that I rap, you gotta see me in person. I'm not too good with these fingers, no. I let the game from DROPITLO. I'm not a player, I'm in control. Cause I gotta figure out all the money in the house before you come and run your mouth. Cause when I come, you on the house, that's not enough. Through my house, oh, you're having fun. My house, that's not enough. My house, my house, my house, you're having fun. I know that's not enough. Girl, here by my tongue. I know that's sexy love. I know you're having fun. I know that's not enough. Girl, here by my tongue. I know that's sexy love. I know you're having fun. Why won't you fucking behave? We gotta do this the hard way, and we gon' hang you the brain up, cause we ball like a child play. No, you gotta ask, but I got with my ass safe. Called it with a mask. Ain't high that I rap. I got this version of February. I got a bicycle energy too. I don't think she don't got attitude. Out of my life, no interlude. That's just the bad me. People be mad at me. I was so insecure, but now a little more mature. Cause you should know that your mama's hot, your granny's hot. Tell her my love, I'm blowing some kisses. Bite on my lip, act like a queen, but move like a bitch. Nah, I'm not too good with these fingers, no. I let the game from DROPITLO. I'm not a player, I'm in control. Cause I gotta figure out all the money in the house before you come and run your mouth. Cause when I come, you on the house, that's not enough. You stole my house, oh, you're having fun. My house, that's not enough. My house, my house, my house, you're having fun. I know that's not enough. Girl, here by my tongue. I know that's sexy love. I know you're having fun. I know that's not enough. Girl, here by my tongue. I know that's sexy love. I know you're having fun. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, the fourth track, Blood Art. This song, it's a Demon Slayer sample. The song's actually inspired by the original album cover. It's one day I was bleeding. I thought it would be cool if I use this blood and make some art with it. Some of you, a lot of you probably think you're so disgusting. Well, I thought it was cool. So you see the album cover right now. That's written in my blood. You can't get more artistic than that. I'll tell you that, because that's coming from me. It's actually coming from me. But anyways, I hope that doesn't disgust you that much. Well, to explain it further, in both Mandarin and Japanese, it's the character for love. Some of you might know that, some of you don't. So I don't know. It's just a vulnerable, self-reflective song that's coming from the heart. That's why we call it blood art. Grew from the mud, both in the bruise, rising above. Beauty lies in hard places filled with the rest. The truth lies in secrets you never confess. We got a 10, but back to the bench. I gotta come up and make it 10. They wanna know how this shit ends. Truth be told, this never ends. So hide your pride, we have to trench. Hide your lies, we have to nest. I will never ask for respect. I will never ask to be blessed. For all the times I hated myself, maybe I should've had help. Maybe your life is different from mine. With pressure, calamity, brewing in hell. But maybe it's a waste of time. Felt nice, I put the rest. Circle life and dance to death. I chose not to have regret. But for Venus, got in a beating. Blossom from the bud, I draw out with my blood.
Where you at? Slime, trying to come back to the comments. Got too many demons on my back, I'm breathing. Form, pyromaniac, conscience, she did. Could be from sleep, but my bed is creaking.
I'm at my lowest, I turn into a poet. I live inside the moment, return to Jack the Ripper. That's why you might have missed her, but this is not a thriller. All this disrespect, I might just go no filter. Drop the wave and see how hard I breathe. Show me pain and see how hard I leave. Itch to break my life, but I don't got the keys. I wanna pull the roots when I just plant the seeds.
He drew love with his own blood. It's very romantic. That's how you tell that his love is not just in the
From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, track 5, Where the Spirit Meets Blood. Now that was a little bit weird to say. Yeah, this is the title track, but this song does go really hard. It's raw, uncut. I know Dropitlo is probably hitting the space bar as I just said that. We just wanted to come up with something aggressive. It sounds very aggressive. There's a lot of switch ups. So we go from harmonious melodies to bang, like in your face, with some very deep cutting words. Where the spirit meets blood, it gets cold. It gets cold because you're dead when the spirit meets, where the spirit meets blood. And even though it's cold, it's very, very hot there. So I just have to sidetrack and make that comment. So I'm sweating. But yeah, hope you enjoy it. My head, you were down there. My head, you want me with my hands tied. My hate to break it till you can't control me. That's the way it is, baby.
Light the spark, light the flame and hit the note. Line up all the gods, watch them fucking show. Walk you up the plank and try to stay afloat. Captain NB overseas, make these flowers drop below.
All these flowers I'll be gone, but I'm coming back to you. You're always on my mind, now you know that it's true, yeah. Loving you, yeah. Is it true, yeah? Get the fuck out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't give a shit no more. Think it might be better to die alone. What the spirit makes my blood, it gets cold. The way to fuck yourself, the way to fuck whoever. Call me when it happens, tell me all about it. Just when you stab it, now I'm back to canvas. I was supposed to be dead long ago. Come and pull it to the crib and make it happen. But I still love all you fucking bitches and all you fucking masters, baby. Come and listen, trust me, man, I'm acting tough. It's love, I don't get enough. Come on, meet me where my spirit meets my blood. All these flowers I'll be gone, but I'm coming back to you. You're always on my mind, now you know that it's true, yeah. Loving you, yeah. Is it true, yeah? Get the fuck out of here.
Shake the ground, shake the earth, kick me down while I'm hurt. Hate to pray, go to church, let me lay down the curse.
What you even know about this? I just breathe and you got this. Got the team on my back, huh? Now you can't take it back, man. Woo!
I got 24 problems, I got 24 answers, I got 24 haters, but I slay them like a player.
1, 2, 3, 4, I don't give a shit no more. Think it might be better to die alone. What the spirit means my blood, it gets cold. The way to fuck yourself, the way to fuck whoever. Call me when it happens, tell me all about it. Just when you stab it, now I'm back to canvas. I was supposed to be dead long ago. Come and pull it to the crib and make it happen. 2, 3, 4, I don't give a shit no more. 2, 3, 4, I don't give a shit no more. 3, 4, I don't 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 shit no more. Might be better to alone. Spirit makes my blood. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, track number 6, Shibuya Flow. Funny thing is, our team was supposed to be in Shibuya ever since 2020 or 2019. It's been a while. We've been trying, but COVID kept us here because they're not allowing tourists, individual tourism outside tourist packages. We tried buying tickets again, but Japan Airlines, they're charging us $700 for gas fees and insurance fees. I didn't even know that was a thing. So it's kind of double the price of when we were looking at, or when we bought our tickets originally before we had to reschedule it. Another thing to know is that we were actually planning on just dropping the album the week before we flew out to Japan. So we were going to drop the album and just fly out. But this song is mainly just, it's a sample from Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. I went to watch that in theater by myself. It was enjoyable. I liked it. But yeah, this is the braggadocio style rap, and we had all the orchestral elements in it. It's very fast paced, on your feet. I'm a god in the flesh, yeah, come and try your best. Come and place your bets. I'm the fucking top dog, nothing less. Let me pass the buck time. I'm out of breath, I'm out of breath, I'm out of breath. Open up the sky, mama can't play. You was in now. After all this time, we dropping at the blue double up. I just love it when I shut these motherfuckers up. I won't got myself again. When you think I'm up a 10, yeah, you know we got the lens. Yeah, when bad get the Haven't felt this in a long time.
Running to me in the wrong time.
Leave me the message at hotline.
Trusted the boys to high five. Fire on my tongue like Mount Tide.
We tie your ass like hotline. Are you hitting bitches to leave me for your bloodline? Think I might change my last name so I don't associate with none of y'all. Tell me to man up, but look, I'm sensitive, so shut the fuck up. I say whatever I want, sweet enough to speak. If you wanna talk, get out my fucking block, get out and never stop. The smoke will always pop. The neighbor just caught the cops. Time to dry your cloth. You die, so fucking wash it. Know that I love my bloodline more than I love you. So if you're dissing me, you're dissing the family too. If that's the case, then it is what it is. Now it's time to pay. No more time to wait. Why you tryna hate? I'm just tryna play. I'm just tryna play. No one goes hungry. Well, I'm the chef. Baby, do you love me? Or love the check? Love the check. I'm a god in the flesh. Yeah, come and try your best. Come and place your bets. I'm the fucking top dog. Nothing less. Let me pass the baton. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. Haven't felt this in a long time.
Running to me in the wrong time.
Leave me the message at hotline.
Trusted the boys to high five. Fire on my tongue like Mount Tide.
We tie your ass like hotline. Are you hitting bitches to leave me for your bloodline?
Yeah, look, more money, more problems. Keep out my way, we only blossom. James Lou with the hundred bands. Never going according to plans.
From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, track number 7, lucky number 7, that XX. Now, I hope you're all still awake. You're all good. I'm trying to keep these explanations under 1 minute, but sometimes I just keep talking and I have to tell myself to shut up. But this song, it's a cover song. Original song was from G-Dragon. A little background behind this is that these K-pop songs, these Korean pop songs, ever since I was in high school, me and my friends would come back and we'll karaoke all kinds of K-pop songs from Big Bang mainly. And that's kind of where it all started. That's where we first picked up, or where I first picked up the microphone. And I've always wanted to do a cover on this song because, I just liked it. And I just started listening to it recently. And I thought, why not? Let's make a cover of it again. I've always wanted to do this. So let's do it.
Have a safe flight, Jimmy. We'll see you when you come back.
우연히 길어걷던 네 남자봤어. 혹시나 해도 내 예감이 맞았어. 네 가진 반대를 빼고 한 조금 반쪽을 끄고 그냥 여기까지만 말할게. 군대로 위로 노는 내게 화를 내. 그 늦은 대로 걸어 리가 없대. 나는 네 눈치 살피고 네 가슴 머무르고 그래 너 위해 거짓말할게. 난 몰래 두는 내게 미워 이 기다림은 싫었어. 이제 너 울라고 네가 싶어도 되면 나는 주고개만 기다려 baby. 그 새끼보다 내가 못한 게 뭐야. 도대체 왜 나는 같이 써하는 거야. 그 새끼 너를 사랑하는 게 아니야. 언제까지 바보 끝이라고만 있을 거야. 넌 그 사람 얘기해도 행복해 보여. 이렇게라도 웃음이 좋아 보여. 그 정말 사람 만들고 마치 영혼을 걸어고 믿는 너 모습이 I don't know what to say anymore. 너의 친구를 모두 그를 잘 알아. 오늘 다 보내는 그 눈은 왜 봐. They say love is blind. Oh baby you so blind. 제발 헤어지기를 바랄게. 난 몰래 두는 내게 미워 이 기다림은 싫었어. 이제 너 다시 보는 셈은 나는 두껍게만 기다려 baby 이 새끼보다 내가 못한 게 뭐야 도대체 왜 나는 같이 써하는 거야 이 새끼 너를 사랑하는 게 아니야 언제까지 바보 끝이었구만 있을 거야 이보다 내가 못한 게 뭐야 도대체 왜 나는 같이 써하는 거야 이 새끼 너를 사랑하는 게 아니야 언제까지 바보 끝이었구만 있을 거야. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, track number 8, Dark Fantasy. This song is a little bit intense. So we wanted to reimagine hell, the fiery landscapes of hell, where people could barely breathe down there. It's hot, it's dark, and it's evil. With the song we blended in elements of death metal or metal. And I kind of have to thank DemonsioNth for that. He's my fellow Prince of Hell, kind of introducing me deeper into this genre. And I was influenced by it. That's why I threw the elements into this song. And yeah, we did a lot of growling or screaming. I almost lost my hearing during the mixing of this because it's very loud, very intense. And then my part of the hook, that was from, I think, one of the Attack on Titan sample. Some of you might recognize it, some of you might not. After you listen to that, tell me how you really feel. Hell was never ending. You can stop pretending you're dancing with the devil, boy. Oh, you last forever. Love won't last forever. You won't last forever. We won't last forever. Let them know the truth. Land far away. All my souls are severed. Twisted with my blood. Welcome to the middle. This life that never happened. Closing out is very rare. All these motherfuckers never learn. Take away the love if you're not folding us. Twisted in the wrong hand, but I pull myself out, call myself Prince of his hell. I just see a parasite. Can you tell the vision? I know you didn't. Time to lift up the veil. This shit can't have forever. This shit is dark as yeah, you sick in the head. You tell me how you really what's the I know you're scared of regrets. You can't turn back. The smile will never tell the story, will never tell the glory, and never tell it for me. Never tell it. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, track number 9, High Noon. This was the single we released a while back, but on this album we kind of remastered it, so it sounds a lot more clear, a lot more high definition, high quality. You go ahead and listen to it, and then you could tell. Tell me if you could tell the difference. A long time ago, we had this song called Wild Know. And it was the same sample, same city pop sample. It was a city pop sample from Mickey Matsubara called Stay With Me. We took the first 5-6 seconds and recreated it with violins, piano, orchestral, all these orchestral elements. And I've been using that word a lot, orchestral elements, because I was meant to sound more organic than Prince of Hell. The meaning behind High Noon is just, it's another, upbeat, uplifting song, the fuck you to the haters type song. You've all listened to it before, so you guys already kind of know what to expect. But if you haven't listened to it yet, go ahead and enjoy it. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, track number 10, Give Up Your Dreams and Die. Well, how many of us have done that? How many of us have given up our dreams and died? So what I mean by that is, when you're younger, and when you're a kid, you have all these big aspirations and stuff. I remember I wanted to be all kinds of things. I wanted to be an actor, or I wanted to be entertainer, all types of things. Music wasn't actually part of my dreams when I was younger. We still hold on to them. I gave up my dreams and died, and I've never been more alive because the stress, the pressure of chasing something is off my shoulders. And I've been really doing this, all this music stuff, I've been doing it for fun. It's fun to me, it's fulfilling to me. I have no dreams of of making massive amounts of money from it. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm always, working on finding the next sound and improving on it. It's a lot of singing in this, so I do sing a lot in this album to show off my versatility. They're the highest of the highest. And why is everyone lying? And why am I even trying? Why do we keep it in private? It's thinking more painful than dying. Baby, you know that I'm trying. Make it official and get the papyrus on that. Got the switch breaker with shyness. Weakness is taking the place of my kindness. I need a hold on. I'm coming home. You know that I've been looking for something right. I've been lost in your fucking eyes. Just give me the sign. Give me the light. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I gave up my dreams and died. And I've never been. And I've never been so in love. I gave up these dreams and lies. And it feels so right. And it feels so right. Lazy motherfucking asshole. Get the fuck out of my castle. Talking you bums a hassle. Fall off it happens, so get your ass back in the saddle. Get your ass back in the battle. We ain't finished yet. Boys, try your best. And I don't wanna hate with me. Bitch in the morning, just save it for her. You know that I've been looking for something right. I've been lost in your fucking eyes. Just give me the sign. Give me the light. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I gave up my dreams and died. And I've never been. And I've never been so in love. I gave up these dreams and lies. And it feels so right. And it feels so right. I gave up my dreams and died. And I've never been. And I've never been so in love. I gave up these dreams and lies. And it feels so right. And it feels so right. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, track number 11, No More Sunshine. Some days, you get up, even though the sun's out. The sun's out. Even though the sun's out, you feeling like it's not shining, it's not bright, because, you've had a rough week, a bad day, a rough year. The song's just all about how your negativity, these negative views, this bitterness, this jadedness got introduced to our lives. And a funny story, at one of the lines, me and Twan were getting lunch, and I would often make jokes, ask him, what would you do if someone when we were finding parking, right? In LA, the parking's terrible. And you're always competing to find parking. And then I asked him, what would you do if this guy took your parking spot? And he reached into his pocket and took out a keychain. He had like at least 10 keys on it. I don't know why. He told me he could walk up to the guy and ask him to pick a key, because he was going to key his car. Ever since he said that, that line always stuck with me. And I threw it in the song. I said, tell him to pick a key to show him that I'm not playing. Old friends, new friends, old girls, new girls, old me, new me, fake me, true me. How many times they try to play me? Why did they have to betray me? Remember where I came from? We're never taking shit from no one else. I put a bash's head in the concrete pavement. Tell him put the keys in the message I ain't playing back. We don't depend on no one else. We up here, no one else. We up here doing well, doing well. Taking so much shit, shove it so damn mouth. I can smell the bitch from a mile away. Do you think you know me, but you really don't? Think you could control me, but we got remote now. Night is no more sunshine. That's what you don't like. That's what you don't like, I don't like. Bitch told, bitch made, whatever bitch pay. Never been the same. What should I say? Not cold, no waste, no smile, sun break. You damn, you change, our truth to change. We can split it half and half, two-face. Did you know this road built two-way? Yeah, same view, same shit, 2K, tongue talking shit, but your head saying touche.
Cold nights, cold days, sunshine, no way. Running with the crew, got me feeling like the old days. True friends, new friends. Ballin' like we dropping bags. Drunk like it's summer lands. Don Julio in the Yucatan. Shibuya flow, like we always in Japan.
Remember where I came from. We'll never take it from no one else. Pull the bash's head in the car, pavement. Tell him put the in the message I ain't playing. We don't depend on no one else. We up here, no one else. We up here doing well, doing well. Taking so much shit, shove it so damn mouth. I can smell the bitch from a mile away. Do you think you know me, but you really don't? Think you could control me, but we got remote now. Night is no more sunshine. That's what you don't like. That's what you don't like, I don't like. From the album Where the Spirit Meets Blood, track number 12, Release Your Spirit. And this is the last song. This is it's pretty spontaneous how this song was made, because it's actually a Drake sample. It came from the new song, the old DJ Khaled album, Drake sample. But let's keep it a secret between me and you. Don't tell OVO, don't tell Drake, don't tell DJ Khaled that I'm using a sample for the song. Promise me that. But anyways, this song, when the actual song released, DJ Khaled's album, it was just Drake singing that first part, and that's it. The song ended, and we wanted more to the song. It sounded like it wasn't complete. So we kind of just took it, sampled it, pitched it down, remade it, and I finished the song in my own way. This song was kind of like a goodbye to you guys. We're ending on good terms with to all the haters. We're ending on good terms. There's no more beef anymore. I'm releasing my spirit back to you. We're tying up these loose ends. Let's walk away happily. Some last words, some final words of encouragement. Never let people tell you what you can or cannot do. Never let people tell you what you can or cannot wear. Never let people tell you who you are and who you're not. Do you. Be yourself. Add color back to the world. If no one believes in you, at least you believe in yourself. If no one believes in you, no Crow, aka imilkgoats, I believe in you. So until next time, till the next album, I'll see y'all later, and hopefully I got more stories to tell.
You know we can't talk anymore. But you know I'll always love you.